खुश रहो बिटिया। IJVN Dr. Ashok Kumar Jain, Department of Physiotherapy and Faculty and Diagnostic from Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University. Now today's topic is Physiotherapy Management in ICU, PPT 8 SAM. Examination of the chest in mechanically ventilation patient inspection, chest movement, clubbing, cyanosis, anteroposterior and lateral chest diameter, the kyphoscoliosis. Palpation, confirm all inspection finding, tenderness, rib fracture, crepitus, tracheal deviation. Percussion, dullness, normal या hyper resonant. Auscultation, breath sound, vascular bronchi, added breath sound, bronchi, wheeze व freckles. Goal, pain relief to prevent accumulation of secretion, to mobilize and remove secretion, to teach proper method of breathing pattern and effective coughing or huffing, to mobilize the thorax and shoulder girdle and teach the postural awareness, to teach relaxation, to improve functional capacity by exercise training or program, to advise the home program. Objective of chest physiotherapy, clearness of secretion from large and small airway and re-expansion of non-ventilated lung, improve ventilation to area of local lung obstruction, to reduce incidence of post-operative respiratory infection, morbidity and hospital stay. Treatment technique used in ICU by physiotherapist, positioning, mobilization, manual hyperinflation, percussion, vibration, shaking, coughing or huff, suction, breathing exercise. Positioning aim optimizing O2 transport through its effect of improving ventilation perfusion matching, increase lung volume, reduce work of breathing, minimize the work of heart, enhance mucociliary clearness. Handling a conscious patient, 2-3 people are needed to turn a patient, ensure sufficient slack in line and tube, inform the patient if possible, disconnected the patient from ventilator tracheal manually, turn the patient smoothly and check the line, patient comfort and observe, monitor, turning patient with carnitomy. Position required to minimize pressure on the operated side, especially in bone flap is removed. 500 ml IV infusion bag above and below this area support the head and prevent undue pressure. Mobilization, this technique help to maintain or restore normal fluid distribution in the body. It reduces the effect of immobility and bed rest. It includes limb exercise, neck exercise, moving, turning in bed, sitting in the edge of the bed, standing, standing transfer from chair, bed or walking. Manual hyperinflation, it is the one of the tactic where there is involvement in disconnecting the patient from ventilator, inflating the lungs with large tidal volume via a manual resuscitator bag. Bagging can be used a technique to hand ventilate a patient or during physiotherapy. MH can be given by the using ambu bag, artificial ambient. Postural drainage position, define, Contraindication: uh, hemoptysis, severe pulmonary edema, CCF, large pleural effusion, pulmonary embolism, pneumothorax, cardiac arrhythmias, recent myocardial infarction, recent neurosurgery. Percussion and vibration are manual technique used to increase clearness of airway secretion. Percussion medication to reduce pain is given prior to treatment. It percussion is given by using hand, finger, or face mask. Force 58 and 65 Newton on chest wall, 100 to 48 times per minute. Contraindication: lung abscess, bronchopleural fistula, hemoptysis, rib fracture, osteoporotic bone, tumors area, pulmonary embolism, low platelet count, anticoagulation therapy, unstable angina, chest wall pain, exemplary thoracic surgery. Vibration are performed manually by vibrating, compressing the chest wall. Pressure is applied in the same direction in which chest is moving. The vibrating action is achieved by therapist isometrically contracting the muscle of upper extremity from shoulder to hand. Shaking more vigorous form of vibration applied during exhalation using an intermittent bouncing maneuver coupled with wide movement of therapist hand. Suction in conscious patient in unconscious patient in patient with depressed cough should not be done routinely but only on demand. Every 2 hours suctioning. Ideally, catheter diameter should be half of the size of the tracheal tube. ETT adult 10, 12, 14, 16 FG and pediatrics 6, 8 FG. Monitor vacuum pressure 150 to 200 mmHg or adult uh, less than 100 mmHg for children. Kin one end of catheter while inserting into the tube. Move in a circular manner in a downward direction and release the kin when you feel resistance to pass the catheter further. Never prolong the procedure or duration. Complication: infection, infection, bronchospasm, tracheobronchial trauma, hypoxia, atelectasis, or cardiac arrest or arrhythmias. Cough and huff. Coughing to keep the lung clear. Procedure: habilitate the patient. Place the patient in relaxed forward bending neck, slightly flexed. Teach control diaphragmatic breathing. Demonstrate sharp double cough. Ask the patient to repeat. Percussion: never allow the patient to suck air in by gasping. Huffing is rapid force exhalation without maximum effort. Glottis remain open or required less effort than coughing. Breathing exercise. Goal: assist removal of secretion, improve respiratory muscle strength and endurance, increase thoracic mobility and tidal volume, promote relaxation, teach the patient how to deal with shortness of breath attack, improve patient overall functional capacity. Types: diaphragmatic breathing, ventilatory muscle training, diaphragmatic breathing using weight, inspiratory resistance training, incentive respiratory spirometry. Third, segmental breathing, lateral costal, posterior basal expansion, apical expansion, right middle and lingula expansion. Glossopharyngeal breathing, indication: severe inspiratory muscle weakness, post polio, spinal cord injury, contraindication COPD. Part sleep breathing, it increase tidal volume, improve exercise tolerance, decrease respiratory rate. Breathing exercise in obstructive airway disease. Breathing control treatment should start with breathing control. It is a normal tidal breathing to promote relaxation and prevent hyperventilation. While teaching breathing, avoid full expiration should be controlled but not forceful. Position: sideline, head elevated, leaning forward. Effect: relief of dyspnea, improve vital capacity, improve vitals. Diaphragmatic breathing for relaxation, coordinated breathing pattern. It is often used with pursed lip breathing. Greater tidal volume is achieved with diaphragmatic breathing. Improve overall ventilation. Pursed lip breathing benefit increase tidal volume, decrease respiratory rate, decrease PaCO2 level, increase PaO2. PLB may improve patient confidence and decrease anxiety by providing some temporary control over oxygenation. Ventilator muscle training, diaphragmatic training with weight, inspiratory resistance training by incentive respiratory training. BE after surgery, diaphragmatic breathing, lateral costal breathing by incentive spirometry. Passive exercise and active exercise. Limb exercise like passive range of motion, active resisted range of motion, and perform in the ICU patient. It helps to improve the joint range of motion, function, muscle strength, soft tissue length. It decreases the risk of thromboembolism. IIR TENS can be given for relief of pain. Improvement of functional capacity based on walk test. Dyspnea is noted and also perform the patient is noted. According to this, the goal are set. Chest physiotherapy for a pediatric patient. Indication neurological impairment, asthma, cystic fibrosis, secretion, retention after surgery, immobility, decreased collateral ventilation. CPT should not perform more frequently, more than 3 hours. Include 3 minute chest percussion in 5 PD position followed by the assisted cuffing or positioning. Handling and positioning. Excessive handling of low birth weight infant cause hypoxemia. Spine compromise lung functional. Sideline release diaphragm of pressure of the abdominal viscera allowing more effective basal expansion. Facilitate drainage of secretion from the uppermost part of lung. Prone better compared to spine position. Improve gas exchange. Reduce gastroesophageal reflux. It increased tidal volume, minute ventilation, and decreased period of apnea, and 25% increase in PaO2. Placing preterm baby in prone position may significantly reduce morbidity and mortality. It may stabilize the compliant chest wall of the infant and improve coordination between rib cage, diaphragm, and abdominal movement. Thank you.